Greetings, family, and welcome to another episode of Wake Up Africa. My name is Dr. Mumbi Saraki. How you doing? How's everything going? I really do pray, family, that you are very well in all your ways and that you're moving into living life very much on your own terms. We honor the ancestors in the wind. We honor nature, Mama Gaia, Mama Earth, for all her beauty. And we're just so grateful to still be here, family. Thanks to every single person on Patreon who has supported us since day one and who continues to join our membership. We really do pray that you will be abundantly blessed and abundantly rewarded for enabling us to continue to do our life's work. And special shout out to everyone that has sent us a love donation through PayPal. There's definitely a gift for you in the mail. You know what, family? I haven't been talking a lot about this. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to record as many shows due to, of course, decreasing membership and things like that and support. But there's been so much happening in South Africa that I wanted to kind of bring to your attention, because South Africa has gone, family. South Africa is back in its apartheid regime. I know that might sound extremely harsh. We honor the ancestors in the wind. But family, ever since the election that happened earlier this year, and the African National Congress chose to partner with a Mzungu political party, that was the first sign. Because one thing I'm realizing is the world is a stage, and there is so much that is done on a public arena to gain our consent for certain things that we are totally ignorant of. These things of political parties, and now there's a Mzungu party that's back in control. We've already seen the concessions that, the ANC had made against its own people. That was, for me, when you look at these things spiritually, never would you ever have imagined that this would happen 20 years, I don't even think it's been 20 years since the true independence of South Africa, which shows you that there's no fairness, there's no justice in these democracies and political systems and economic systems and, all their systems. We get jacked every time. We get taken advantage of every single time, family. And what we're seeing in South Africa is a return to the apartheid system. Spiritually first. These things happen spiritually first. And you know what even confirmed it? Because I thought this and I was actually going to speak out about it and do a whole show. Let me know what you think in the comments. But when I saw them reject a Nigerian-born South African to be their Miss World or Miss Universe or whatever, Chidima, her situation is so sad, but she had a victory in her end. But when I saw them reject a black African woman because she was from a wrong country, and then they picked a Mzungu to be the Miss South Africa Universe or Miss Universe South Africa, and to see how everyone was tiptoeing and being polite within the borders, with some guys I even used to follow, saying, this is our Miss South Africa and stuff like that, and seeing Mzungus and Mwindis across the motherland saying, no, but we're African, we're Kenyan, we're South African, we're this, we're African first, we're not European. And people were saying, no, this is what makes you African. And there's someone who put it very well on TikTok. They said, Africa is ours because it's a home. You're from where they will send you when sugar hits the fan. If an African is in Europe and sugar hits the fan, they will send us back to Africa. If a European is in Africa and sugar hits the fan, they're the first ones to board those flights back to America, back to the divided kingdom, back to the divided states, back to Europe. But seeing South Africa choose a Mzungu over an African because of technicalities, because we are all one, was really heartbreaking. And seeing the level of manipulation that has been put in place to make the South African and the Nigerian and just create that black on black hate was so sad, family, because whatever you may think of it, whatever you may try and argue with me about it, this is all engineered. Because in a season, in the feminine age, in a season where the feminine is ruling, is returning back to her rulership and her throne, do you guys not understand what it means to put a Mzungu mama as the face of your nation? And I told you 2 years ago, family, the attack was on South Africa, Ghana, and Kenya. They wanted to create that upside down pyramid, but if you know, it's actually, that was their goal. They were like, if they get those 3 doors and windows to Africa, then they will totally have us, family. And it looks like South Africa has been successful. That's why Kenya is also in so much turmoil right now. But it was great to see the conversations that were happening online and to see that people are no longer falling for the okie doke anymore. People are speaking out, and so many Africans said, yo, no one who doesn't have this can say, no one who is this can claim to be from the motherland. Because when things really start happening in the motherland, they'll be the first to look for refuge elsewhere. And so my prayer is that our South African brothers and sisters will awaken to what is really happening, to how compromised the ANC is, to the fact they were sold out from day one in Mandela, and that they have never gained any kind of independence. And I share this as a Kenyan from a corporation. We are still the British East African Corporation. Shock on us that we've never been free. That absolutely every mineral, absolutely everything you can imagine belongs to the British Crown, including us. That's why you guys see Bill Gates coming and giving us GMO seeds, saying he's going to tag our children, and we can do nothing about it. But South Africa is gone, family. They're the first ones to fall to this New World Order and neo-colonial agenda. And the sooner we recognize that, then the sooner we can do something about it. Anyway, special shout out to everyone that supports us on Patreon. Definitely consider supporting the channel, either on Patreon or through a love donation, so that we can continue to bring you the awakening news. And South Africans must awaken and realize the enemy is enemy, man. They've made you hate those that look like you so that these people can continue to dominate and live their best lives while you squander away in poverty. Tuko pamoja.